We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks. We'll do it live. No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
Well, hello, YouTube. Let's open a beer. It's Friday night. I got the beer opener. Those are real eyeballs of a lobster and a fin. Real eyeballs, lobster and a fin. And what I got is I got Insta. I forgot about these guys. Insta, I apologize, man. Sorry. All I could do is ask you to come over to YouTube. But you guys are just barbarians. You love just staying in your Instagram world. So I have you close enough that I could see comments. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing my video that I did today. Are we ready? Or should we wait about 5 minutes? Anyway, it doesn't matter. My numbers are down because I believe, now this is conspiracy theory, but I went from 2,000 and I would average 200 per show to like 16 views. My friend Star, get your favorite beer. Cheers. Martin, I got to tell you, I went to go because I bought 4. They're seasonal, and it's this one, but it's called the Younger. Okay, it's 10%. This one is like 9%. Okay, they only have it a certain amount of time a year. Okay, I go online like they asked me to. Well, I had my wife help me. I go online like she told me to the Beer Mule. Like, all right, I'll take 4 of them. Then they gave me a little thing on my phone saying, hey, come in and pick up your cards tomorrow. That was Thursday. So what it said right here. Boom. Okay. Boom. I'm following directions. I'm doing what they ask. Now I show up yesterday at 11:15. They said, oh no, we're not doing that till tomorrow. What are you talking about? All of them have been sold out. They give them a cake. They didn't even give them glass bottles. I thought I was going to be drinking the Younger. I was even going to dye my goatee dark brown again. Gotta kind of fit in with you young guys over here on Insta, right? But here's the problem with it. You got to drink them at the brewery. Now, I love beer. But 4 beers for me at 10%, a pint, that's 4 pints. That's a little excessive no matter who you're talking to. So I got my mom, because I knew she doesn't drink. I told her to bring a friend, and then my wife showed up. I said, I'll just get my 4 bottles today. I went back today, third time. I show up. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Oh, no. You want to start drinking here? I said, no, I don't want to drink here. I want to drink at home. Why would I want to drink here? I know that's their whole program. Here's the problem with it. Gonna grab a call. Yeah. Don't worry, Martin. Don't worry. I'll just drink some beer. I want to wait for Martin to get back. Anyway, by the way, if you're watching this, numbers are going to be super low tonight, and I don't care. We're going to have the video. The video that's going to rock. It's a 3-part series. If you go over to my YouTube, Insta. Don't go over there now. I get it. But otherwise, you're going to have to watch part 1, part 2, and part 3. Why do that to yourself? Why not just watch the 3-minute thing? It is a masterpiece. It has taken my buddies, Kent's Lobster, which I was on the trip in October, all the way through the process. Him grabbing it out of the rock. Sure, you guys have already seen that. Those videos went huge, okay? Then you go from there, and then you go to... then you go from there, and then he froze it, and I forgot about it. I told him, just put it in saran wrap and freeze it. I'll get to it when I get to it. Then my buddy that was having a baby called me and said, hey, I need you to do mine for my daughter before we're doing an ocean-themed bedroom. 15-pound lobster. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'll do that. Went down there, picked it up, came back, did that, saved it with a Magnum condom if you've been following. And then my buddy Jeff had one too. Now, he's having a baby girl too. What the hell? These young guys having babies. Jeff's son turned 3 yesterday or the day before. I'm sorry. Ken Dog. Congratulations, Ken Dog. You I don't know what you did in your previous life, but you got yourself a good mom and dad so far. Which always makes me flashback on my kids, right? The ones that call me a narcissist and say they're not going to talk to me. All right, well, it is what it is. Nobody needs to cry about it. We just need to move on. So, I'm just telling you and stuff, stay right there. I know that's your group, that's who you're going to be, but man, you're going to miss a great show because there's no numbers, but I'm going to do dive videos behind me as I talk. So let me get going. Let's do the live show one more time. Add it to the stage.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
Remove. Here we go. We're going to go right into it. Give me a couple minutes. I'll give you like 3 minutes if you want to come over. YouTube, Seawolf13. Seawolf, and then a 1 and a 3. All right, here we go. I'm going to wait for Martin to get back, actually. I'll just wait. I'll just keep talking until my boy Martin gets back. I do have lobster leather, but this is lean cod leather. I have skin after skin because I shot 3 24-pound lean cods. So I'm going to do some oils, and I'm going to put them in the rock tumbler and do that for about 5 hours before I clean them off, and then I'll put them on the drying rack over there. So, I'm back. All right. Justin's hunting for in Long Beach tonight. Still raining out here. He's going to get it. They're just going to pull in lobster. Let me know when it starts. He said, Lisa said 6:30. So if it's 6:30, that's when I'll shut off my show. I'm not going to mess with any of his viewers. And I'm going to be watching it all night myself. I have these beers. I bought 3 of them, even though I bought 4 of the younger. Compliments to the brewery. You guys let me down. I thought I was getting 4 of these, and then what I was going to do is take the youngers, and then I would have had 1 tonight to taste it, and then the rest would have just been on. If I went down and got the biggest lobster, I'd have a younger. Everybody's like, "How did you get a younger?" Well, I saved it, right? It's a beer. I just saved it in a nice chilled area. Whatever, man. Well, I'm just saying, listen, it was a letdown, man. It's a letdown. This is the best brewery that I've tasted so far, though. That proved me wrong. The younger I'm not going to taste. I gave my 4 tickets away. I'm not going to be somebody. Yes, I am going to get sea urchins on my nipples too, Martin, with my lobster. So those are going to go there. It's going to be a full scene right there. But I'm starting my halibut on the butt first with coming out of my butthole is going to be an octopus because that's what halibut eat. On the other side, I was going to do a Pacific and a California halibut on each side. I'm just doing one halibut and the other one's going to be a lingcod because I'm into this lingcod. This is a perfect skin right here. I'm telling you right now. This right here, I'm going to make my Air Force One of one leather editions. Here, I'll just wear this tonight. Fuck it. I mean, just think of all I could do. I can make hats out of this. Let's rock this tonight. Oh, yeah. Just tuck it up in on my bald head. Oh, yeah. Look at that. What a hat. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. Let me think about what I was saying. I can't even remember now. Jesus. Who cares? Here we go. Martin's back. Martin, if you didn't watch, all I can ask you guys is this. Okay? If you can, and you want to take pity on an old man that's just trying to break into the social media world, can you come to YouTube and watch it and leave a comment and share it out if you like it? Only if you like it. I guarantee you're going to like it. Here it is. Here's my masterpiece. Now, you on Insta, hang on, I got to talk to Insta guys. You on Insta are only going to get part 1, part 2, and part 3. Okay? I'm a huge fan of the game. Yeah. Discord. I don't get on Discord because that's where people cheat, and I know you don't cheat, but there's no reason for me to be on a Discord. I don't even know how to use it. I don't. I know everything disappears. It's kind of like Snapchat. I'm just old. So if you want to hang out and with me and Bill while we're gaming, you got to come on YouTube or Twitch. I do go live on Twitch, but I don't know how to work that software. So I'm just using up StreamYard. I had 200 hours and I'm up. Doesn't matter. Young man or young woman, whoever you are, want to watch Discord. This is what I'm really about. Here we go. Taking this 12-pound lobster and turning him into a beautiful art piece. First, the catch. Please join me and subscribe if you're enjoying 100% sustainability.
Yeah, it's 12 pounds, just like it was.
If you do catch one this size and you want me to taxidermy it, this is the best way. You bring it home, you wrap it up in saran wrap, and you put it in the freezer. Any extra body parts, legs, antenna that you want to bring back, just wrap it in there with it. But it does have to be whole. Removing all the legs makes it a lot easier. Remember, anything that's a muscle, eyeballs, legs, etc. Now that you're done with the legs, let's work on the carapace. So unhinge it right here and here. Don't forget to follow Seawolf13 all social media. Here comes the eyeballs.
Watch the eyeballs when I pull the meat out. It's a muscle.
Wow.
See the eyeball? Oh! Oh!
That expression says it all. Use the air compressor to get the horn meat out and the feeler meat. I do a live show 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every night. YouTube, subscribe and turn. There's one of my boys. Hey, Jason, can you go to YouTube after this is over and just watch my thing one more time and then do me a favor and just leave a comment? And I know you got some friends that would like this. Just hit that share button. Just that's it. Enjoy. Turn on the bale. Got the carapace off, time to turn it in for the flesh-eating beetles to do their job and fine-tune it. Now it's time to remove the tail shell. What I'm doing is keeping this in one piece so the game wardens can still measure it in your freezer if need be. When it works, this is what it'll look like. And Jiminy Crickets, it worked. Off to the flesh-eating beetle pile. Still all connected, as you can see. Now I'm working on the bottom. If it works, this is what it'll look like. Now time to get the leg meat out. This is part 2. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe. 100% sustainability. Prove me wrong. Here comes a blooper.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it's on the ground. 5-second rule.
If you blow out a leg, don't worry. I can fix it.
Got a couple broken ones, but if you stay tuned and you follow me and you subscribe, you'll see this thing come back together.
And voila. Total yield in the meat, 6 pounds. Add the shells to it, 8 pounds. Join me for part 3. We'll all be putting this thing back together. Part 3, here we go. If you ever worked with Legos or Transformers, you'll be able to do this. I do a show every night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time if you want to watch it live. Subscribe and turn on the bell. And enjoy my fish art. I'm an artist. Feel free to check out my website, seawolf13.net. It even has apparel for you guys. Any purchases over $100, shipping is free. This is what it looks like all back together. Now time for the fine tuning. Remember the leg that was broken? Well, now it's all back together. Just a couple spots to touch up that cracked, and then we put the last parts on. The antenna and the feelers. These are the parts that will break the easiest, so I have tons of them as spare parts. And now time for the epoxy. Thank you all for watching part 3. If you've enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up, follow Seawolf13 on all social media. I do a live show every night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube, where I live up to the name 100% sustainability. Now, people do argue with me all the time that I'm not 100% sustainable. I look at those people and they've been brainwashed. I'm not going to bring up because it makes my numbers. They put me in YouTube jail because I talked about Moss Landing and the lithium batteries. That's in my opinion. How can you go from 2,200 people in a show down to the average between 200 and 600 to 16? It doesn't make sense. The only thing I started saying was the lithium batteries and Moss Landing. Go ahead, Google it. It's been scrubbed off the internet. It's the worst natural disaster. We don't even know what it's done yet. Huh. It's the Chernobyl. It's the Chernobyl of California. This was Gavin Newsom's our beautiful governor that hates us. He just wants to give everything to China so they can help him buy his house. That's not conspiracy. It's the truth. He sold his soul. Now, you might not believe me, and I don't care. You might. 90%, I want you all to remember, 90% voted no more of this bullshit. California, we taxed us extra to fight anything that's going to happen. He's up to $50 million that you dingbats gave him. Now you lost your house. You kind of wish you didn't give him that $50 million because you need to buy a new house. Well, you can't because he won't let you buy it. He'll tell you who you could buy it to because he's protecting the little man. Meanwhile, you bought a $9.6 million house. What little man is he protecting? Anyway, I'm not getting into politics. I don't care about my numbers tonight. I'm talking about relationships. And oh, by the way, a zigzag. This one's for you for opening your mouth. Are you ready? Let's begin.
Someone super narcissistic in my life.
That's me. My daughter calls me narcissistic. She did a podcast. I told you guys about this. Now, I watch my buddies post and all these young kids and dads being great dads, and it fills my heart with greatness. But beware, if you had babies with a narcissist, I'm not the narcissist, by the way. If you had babies with a narcissist, this is what they're going to do to your kids after they're adults. Are you ready?
Shtick here is being real and being raw. And this has been my dream for a very, very long time. I'm just kind of a private person. Even if you can't see it now, there's always a reason for everything. Remembering to live in the moment, and when you look back on your life, you're going to want to say that, you were happy and you did all these cool things. And I called my mom, who is...
I just want you to listen. I don't care where you're at. I want you to listen to somebody that's really brainwashed by a narcissist. Listen, I didn't edit this. This is her podcast. Listen to this.
Loving mom, very, very loving to somebody that we love, a mother, a sibling. Grew up I had a very loving mom, very, very loving, and I had another parental figure that... I'm not going to go too deep into this because this person is still out there.
I'm here.
A little afraid of this person, so I don't want to go too deep.
I'm going to show you a video where she's not afraid of me.
Narcissistic, toxic parent, father figure.
Cutting that your father, you dumb dingbat.
Father figure out of my life, and so that was a really hard one to learn. But when that family doesn't treat you right.
So she made a podcast. Ran her mouth. She has 16 episodes. Don't worry, sweet little girl. You come out contacts with you use comments on my things, calling me a coward. You better watch your mouth. I don't care if it was you or wasn't you. I know who it was because I got IP address. It's not that hard. And I'm not here to fucking bust my chops of my 24-year-old daughter who sucked the fucking tit of my fucking ex-wife to make me the bad person. I don't give a fuck. I go down and kill things in the ocean and create greatness. And I get to go to parties. I went to 2 this year. Baby reveal parties. I'm into those kids. Everybody's getting along on both sides. The real hatred hasn't stopped yet. Lithium is radioactive, but is cancer-causing chemical. You're absolutely right, Martin. They're already telling us, listen, Moss Landing's surrounded by fields and fields. All your strawberries, if you eat them, compliments to the brewery, except for if they're younger. Fuck them. I'm not going to be fooled by your specialty next year. That's all I'm saying. What's up, Doug? Bill, I tried making a room and it wouldn't let me. Let me see if a room pops up, and if it does, I'll jump on yours. It said no go on mine. Anyway, let me get back to my story. And if Bill comes in, good, because he can read comments. He can look at Instagram. I don't have to look at both cameras. Instagram, I would have you on this, but it just doesn't work that I could see your comments. PlayStation is going under maintenance. Oh, okay. Well, Bill, let's just rock this for an hour. Then we have Justin's show tonight. So when we're playing video games, at 6:30, Justin's going to be pulling up hoop after hoop. If you don't want to go get wet and deal with the great white sharks or the Martin, what sharks do they have in your little harbor down there? I know they have thresher sharks. I know they have seven gill. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe they do. The islands have seven gill. Um, the ones that are when you're free diving and you're patty hopping. Now, the ones that are like on crack. They just come up and they're just all fucking teeth and they're just and they come straight in and try taking your fish after you shoot them. What ones are those? Fuck. Martin can answer that. It is not. Well, hopefully they'll be out because here's the thing with lobsters: they hate fresh water, so they try to go. They tend to go deeper. I got a Caesar. Cheers, bud. Cheers to you, Bill. Hang on, wherever you are. There you are. You're over here. Okay, let me get back to the story time. This is my daughter bashing me, but this was before she asked to live with me for her high school years, and me and her had a fucking relationship like no father-daughter. I had one with my son too. The narcissist ex decided to. It's not even about them, but I want you to hear the brainwashing.
I could never do anything right. It was always a negative. There was always something negative about my appearance, always something negative about what I was doing.
She's a gorgeous little girl. I mean, Jesus. Bill even said he even made some disrespectful things, but I knew his two young girls were going to grow up, and here they are. And now I get to be disrespectful. Gorgeous. I let her know that every day. You're going to see it in the video. You're going to see her light beaming, and now I don't know what she is. Maybe she's angry. She thinks this is unfair. She comes on and comments, calls me a coward, and can't get over the kids. I'm over the kids. I'm a dad, though. I ain't forgetting. And when you use a comment like coward, little girl, daddy's going to come every time. So don't ever do this again. I've already taught you. Stay off the internet. This isn't your place. You can't even turn on comments. You're a bitch. And your mom's a bitch. And you drank that Kool-Aid. And now you get the rest of your life after me and your mom die. I'm not threatening to kill anybody. Stop it. But after me and your mom die, and you become a parent, if you do, then you'll know that you got fooled. And by the way, anybody that has a father-in-law that would buy kids houses and pay for their college, according to my daughter, this was her letter. Emily, don't make me go get that letter. You know I have it. Quit making comments on my videos, and I'll quit doing this to you.
Felt like just all around I just was a horrible person. I could never do anything right. I looked a certain way when I shouldn't look this way. I felt constantly like beaten down when it came to that. It was academically too. Like I just felt like I wasn't smart. I felt like I just could never get good grades. I was just meant to be a failure. That's kind of the best way that I can.
That's what any dad would want. Their daughter to be a failure, right? Their son to be, their offsprings to be failures. I did not trade my life, I did not do my life to make sure my kids would be failures. There's my little girl. Hi, Penelope. Do you have to go potty? Everybody, let me just keep playing this for you.
Describe how this person made me feel. I was just always going to be a failure. I could never do anything correct. And when it came to my appearance, when it came to academics, when it came to my social life, like I just felt constantly like beaten down. It's exhausting and it's tiring, and it led to me developing a lot of things. I developed depression, I developed anxiety, I hated the way that I looked. I was damn near failing my classes. I was drinking a lot more than I should have. All around, not a good time. So the environment that I was in high school is what kind of, catapulted me. I started to detach from this person a little bit, but when I detached, it's like all of a sudden, all the shit that I had been suppressing for the past 20 years,
20
19
years.
years of my life came crashing down on me at all points. For the first like 20 years of my life, I was just kind of ignoring it all and suppressing everything because that's just what my brain
Here's
did
to you, Em.
make me safe in the situation that I was in. Because if I ever said anything or I ever like clapped back, oh my god, I had gotten so much trouble. I was also like just scared of this person too. So toxic parent, especially where somebody tells you you're not good enough and somebody really brings you down.
Yeah,
especially
enough of this fucking garbage. Here's what I'm talking about, Emily. Because here was you having fun. Here was you getting your first halibut.
Trip for halibut off the Vision through Truth Aquatics. Right before it got to Santa Barbara, had a 90-mile-an-hour blowout the rear tire, just to add some fun to the trip. Got my favorite crew, also got my favorite bunks. Made the roster, nickname Window Licker, daughter's nickname County Jail.
That was the beginning. Listen, those are helicopter noise. There's my daughter and me hang up. I was abusing her there. She was never
First day
happy.
of diving. You can tell it's not lobster season. Nobody's jumping in. Ha ha ha! Enjoy, people. Air on. Looks like it.
Yeah, feel good, man.
Now, you're going to watch a situation right here where a guy died 2 seasons ago on the opener. He jumped off the boat. He did not check his air. This is early morning. I didn't check my air. My air was at 400. I was down 60 feet. You're supposed to be on the surface at 500. You're not going to die if you have the proper training. Don't go scuba diving or free diving if you don't think you can come back. Just saying.
Yeah! It's always good to jump in with a tank with 400 PSI. Woo! Fuck yeah!
I'll have a seat and I'll fill it on your back.
Oh yeah?
If you're okay with that.
I am. So if you're a complete douchebag like myself, you jump in with no air, first dive. This is what you do. You just sit here and let it fry.
Turn your tank off.
I might get up to 9 dives if I keep this rate up. First 8 minutes into the dive and look at me. I'm back on the boat like a loser. This is my buddy Scott trying to tell me that he just shot one and it got away with his pole spear. I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but it is very entertaining.
It is entertaining.
Just watching him.
It is entertaining as fuck. There's my daughter. I guess I was abusing her, taking her, and that was fun.
someone super narcissistic in my life.
That's me. This is what a narcissist does. You guys want to watch the video over on
After removing the California sheep's head jaw,
YouTube?
I made this mount.
There she is doing her first swing here. Gotta get her used to going into caves.
Day number 2. Time for Emily to actually shoot one instead of her dad taking them all.
I got 5. I'll be honest to everybody. This is why when my daughter called me a narcissist, I really thought I was a narcissist because I want to be best. Now, we went down, and as I'm going down, I see a 30-pound halibut. Now, Emily has the gun. I've already cocked it for her. She could have shot me. Emily, you should have taken your chances right there. I'm that terrible. You're right behind me with a gun. Nobody's going to question you. Missed opportunity for you, huh? Anyway, I go down. I see a halibut. I'm not letting anybody have anything over 20 pounds. It's just me. It's not narcissism. It's being a dominant person. That's a halibut. I'm fighting it. Sorry, your camera angle's not good. I'm telling her sorry underwater. This is the truth. She's like, Dad, you couldn't let me shoot it? Wow. Like, okay, let's take pictures and I can edit the video making you look like you shot it. It's not bigger than that little girl. Now I'm putting it back on the stringer.
No, I'm not taking it off till it gets to the boat, fucker. But I'll tell you right now, I'm the shithead father. 2 seconds in the dive. All I had to do was say, shoot it. Her gun was already loaded. No. Did I do that? Fuck no. I shot it. I don't care.
Just to let you guys know, when your kids turn on you like this, and they use big words like narcissism, it does make you think, like, where did I go wrong? I'm the dad that created kids that would take money from their grandpa to not talk to me. I missed something in the parenting field. I did. I will admit that.
I don't care.
Was it worth it, Brent?
Yeah.
The ire of your daughter? Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I didn't know what ire of your daughter meant. Now I do. Troy's a smart man. He's well educated. He was a captain. He's gone on and he's working on, I believe, research boats as a captain. A great human being, as all my captains were.
Sorry, Em. But aren't you just amazed?
There she is. There I am. I don't know why she's smiling. Probably because I have my hand on her. And I told her if she didn't smile in this picture, I was going to snap her neck. I'm pretty sure that's what we're looking at here.
Your dad down there in action?
I've seen you do it so many times.
Bill doesn't have moose steaks yet, Martin. He's going to get a moose, and he will have them. He has either steaks from the store. Well, I'll let Bill talk about it, or he might be barbecuing. So either he has steaks from the store, or he has, I'm answering for Bill, or he has deer meat. He killed 3 deer this year in season.
Again?
Did you see that one we were chasing?
Yeah, that's... My fucking fin came off.
Her fin came off. And this is, she was just young. Now, I know it's my daughter. She's been trained by me. The fin coming off is not life-threatening. I'm going after the halibut.
Is that when I couldn't find you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, fuck, there's one right there. Where are you? And I was looking all over.
And then all of a sudden I put my fin back on and I looked back.
That's somebody that was abused, everybody. Jason, you've shot 2 in your lifetime? Hang on. Who cares about my dumb daughter right now? Let me come up here. Let me. Jason, you have my. A moose, Jason. What part? Where did you get a moose? What part of the world? In Maine. Bill, are you here? All right, I'm going to keep going with my video, but Jason, me and you are going to have to be on stage someday. We're going to talk about our adventures.
Again, a shithead. I'm a shithead. Worst father in the world. Couldn't let his daughter.
How you doing, Matt? It's good to see you. I will get off by 6:30 for Justin, out of respect. If he starts his show, you guys let me know, and I'm gonna go on with my show until 6:30. But that's it. If you're brainwashing, the only way that's the only way you can clean your thoughts. You're absolutely right, Martin. Go into the world. There's no white noise under the world. There's you and there's nature. And when you're killing things, the predators come out. You better be an A personality, is what they call it. Some people call it a narcissist. I don't know what
Beautiful fish. Fucking dick.
Look at all the barracuda. Got mine. Now, they say barracuda will bite you and like piranhas when there's blood in the water. They all ran like bitches. I'm telling you right now. You just watched it.
I love this ocean.
I'm going to cheers to my halibut today. 3 of them. Piss off. Now, I thought this is why I was a narcissist. There's my friend Star. Star got kicked off the show the other night when my numbers were huge, and she couldn't get back on. So, conspiracy? I don't think so.
Can I cheers to my house?
Wait, you know what I'm going to cheers to?
I'm going to cheers to Iris.
I'm going to cheers to Iris shooting a 40 plus.
It's a 45-pound butt, dude.
I'm going to say, all right, Iris has, since this trip, I have another video where she came up and visited me, but she's had a beautiful child. I think the child's almost 2 years old. This is before that child and before the husband. She's gotten married, and she shot this fish originally, and one of the deckhands on the boat was diving with us, not with us, but near us, or near Star and her. And he found a 50-plus pound halibut bleeding out. And he went up and shot it because it was the easiest thing I've ever shot. It's because she shot it, but it got away. But he retained it, so at least we got pictures with it. Hey, here's a cheers.
Iris.
Listen, cheers to Iris. Iris.
We love you. Thank you.
Clean as a whistle.
It is.
Pickled shots. I like Jameson with my pickled shots. That's just me.
It's so good. Cheers. Hi, Sierra.
Okay, that's Doug. Doug owns High Sierra. He's also an instructor. He went on a night dive with a whole bunch of his people. And this is after the dive. There's no more dives after this. And this is a summer trip. There's not even lobster you can't grab them. So, I don't want any confusion on drinking and diving. I didn't dive because people dive at night. I've already done thousands of night dives. Doesn't bug me. It's fun, but there's no reason for it. Get what you want in the daytime. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so apparently I'm a shithead father. I can't. Window licker.
They named me window licker. They called my daughter on their roll sheet when you come back in. They don't do it anymore. Maybe they still do. I just always look, and they put in parentheses your name with how they can identify you. I was window licker. Okay. I'm a slow individual. I'm not slow in the water. I'm slow mathematically, sure. I'm slow with the language, sure. Compliments the brewery. Now, my daughter just got back out of San Diego, where she went to visit a friend. And she went out partying. She was underage. And the police just told her to go home. And she wouldn't go home. So she went and had to have her first 5-hour timeout. Emily, I hope you haven't had any more 5-hour timeouts. And I hope you learned your lesson from there. Here we go.
Thank you. And county jail here wants to kill halibut. So what's going to end up happening is she's going to go with a real person that will actually help her do this instead of me. That would be Star.
Thank you, Star. I don't know if you watch this. I don't know if they're going to kick you off if you're watching it, but thank you. 5-hour timeout. You know what it's like. Maybe you don't. Hopefully you don't, Jason, but yeah. And by the way, if you go in for 5 hours and you're in the holding cell, the drunk tank is what we call it, and you get in a fight, that's going to turn into aggravated assault and a felony. So whatever your issues are, and if you're a bad drunk, just take your 5 hours. They're going to take pictures of you if you have tattoos. They're going to take pictures of you no matter what. But tattoos, listen, don't tat up your body if you're going to do something wrong. Don't put a lobster on your chest if you're going to be just trust me. Here we go.
So, I tried, and it didn't work. I'm gonna kill myself a couple of halibut, just because I can.
This is a prime example. The Bearded Brothers. They were inexperienced. They are a lot more experienced. But this is what happens when you make too much movement and noise. Also knowing when to take the shot.
I don't know if you guys can see the halibut. I am trained to see it. It was right there. You're going to see it move. What happened is were two of my friends that watch what I do. They met me on the boat. They even wore my helmet on a night dive because I was already drinking. And his brother thought he would help him. That's his brother. If you go behind a halibut, they will take off. If you approach them from the front, they won't. They only move one way, this way. Here we go.
Shot.
There it is right there. I'll pause it. Do you see the shape down there? Give me a thumbs up if you see that shape. I don't care. Here we go. That's the halibut right there. He has his tip of his gun straight down, aimed on it. He should have shot it right here, but his brother's going to go behind it, and that's what's going to make it to take off. Oh, God, what happened? Oh, no. Oh, no. Barracuda. Hang on, I'll get you right there. There, okay, here we go. Slow motion. There's his brother's hand. And there goes the halibut. But Emily went with Star. Woman power. Look at the smile. Uh-oh. Wait a second. It's a fake smile. I'm making her smile. Otherwise, I'm going to punch her in the face. That's what I told her. And she's wearing one of my first hoodies. Blue Water. It's my first diving company. Look at that smile. Hey, by the way, I paid for those teeth, too.
So look at this. It's imaginary line, but you can see it right down.
This is terrible parenting. Please turn your eyes. If you have kids, I'm showing my daughter how to fillet a halibut. I don't fillet him this way anymore. I don't do it in 4 quarters. I do it in one on each side. I like the skins. Rub some lotion on the skins.
In the middle, you can feel it.
Yeah. Hang on. You guys are getting way too nice. Here you go.
Someone super narcissistic in my life.
Okay, back to Emily.
You want to cut, but you want to start right here, right down here, because we got to keep it.
She caught it without you, actually. Or I guess you were.
I know.
No, were you not there?
I was there, but I was mad at the... No, I wasn't, because I took off after the 40-pounder. So they're preparing a sea cucumber.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh, I like your screen better.
Oh, there.
Oh, wrong end.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, this is Brianna. Brianna gave me her video of a great white approaching her and circling her. She said I can do whatever I want with that video. So, if you see a video where a great white is 10 inches away from somebody, that's Brianna. She was a cook. Now she's married. I think she's over in Japan. Her husband's in the Navy, I believe. So cheers to you, Brianna. And cheers to you, whoever her husband is. That's a
I'll give you
sneaky.
$100 if you...
Will you do it for 100?
Really? Really?
I might. How about 50?
50? I'll do it for 50.
You do it for 50?
I'll do it for 50.
Done deal. All right.
Which part?
That one right there.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is the poop shoot, by the way, of a sea cucumber.
That's it.
$50? I can't eat that. That's
You-
sand.
You can do it.
I can't. That's all
I don't know. I didn't
sand.
watch you doing it.
Because that's they filter. How about? Can I just do?
Half. Half.
Well, let's make a deal. Okay.
Since I knocked it down from 100 to 50, I'm like half done.
$50, right?
Yeah, it's 50. It's 50.
There it goes,
50 for half.
guys.
Hang on. Come on. Swallow. Oh, nice. Go.
Thanks, Brett. Film that part.
Yeah. Woo. Paid in full. Paid in full.
Sometimes when you're fishing.
Okay, I don't know if this music's going to be... Let me turn down the volume because I don't want to get a strike against me for music. It's just fishing and wishing. And it's all the... There's Iris and me. There's Iris, 50-pound plus halibut. There's my daughter smiling again. Jesus. Quit smiling, Emily. Ruins your story. All right, good times, Em. There's Doug and his daughter. If you're in the Auburn area, High Sierra Divers. This was his trip. I didn't go on his trip because I had, in the old days, they used to have cards, and if the more you went, I'd go on 10 trips a year. What they would do is they would say, okay, after 4 days on the boat, you get a free day. You can either use it as a day trip or they'll take that part off the trip. So my daughter got to go for free. That was one dive. I mean, I was just an animal. I'm just an animal. Same pictures. Nope. There it is with the skin on it. It was before I was doing 100% sustainability. I apologize, everybody. Now we're up to 100% sustainability where I have all the, up here, I have all the leather. There's a recipe behind it. God, that is good. Jesus. I don't know what my wife made there, but my God. I used to say peace out, bitches, and then subscribe. But that reminds me, if you're enjoying this, please subscribe, please follow. Please leave a comment on the videos if you're enjoying what I do. All right, let's get right back into it because we only have a couple more. Where are we at? All right. Now, I did tell you the other night that, well, let's do P. Diddy. Let's get this one off the table. The Diddy party. I imagine this would be Diddy juice. By the way, this is the Diddy juice skin right here. Right there. I'm just saying. I got the other one too. It's in here. Hang on. Keep going. You just see what just happened? It's called fish porn.
Oh, I got bukkake right there. Living up to the Seawolf brand.
All right, let me come up on stage. Let me get this one down. All right, listen. I've launched a new, if you guys want Seawolf, if you want to support, you get a cool sweatshirt. Seawolf 13. You get good sweat. Oh, wrong way. Good sweats. Seawolf 13 sweats. If you're a diver, these are essential when you get out of the water in the coldness of Northern California. You can get a hoodie, a toque if you're Canadian. All reasonably priced, or whatever a hoodie would cost. There's going to be so much more on the website. Go check out the website. Do not buy anything yet. I'm telling you right now, do not buy anything. We got all the passwords back. It's ours again. We had somebody build it for us. So my wife's taking over. And for me, we went through a lot last year. She lost her mom. And I don't know if you've lost a parent, but her mom was one of the special ones. Just a great human being. Now, of course, my kids didn't come even say goodbye to their grandma because I'm the narcissist. I was in Alaska. I said, please come say goodbye to her. I'm going to be in Alaska. If you're worried about the threats that you heard my daughter said I'm a threat. It's from her mom. Brainwashing. It's the truth. And plus, her dad, my ex's dad, paying my kids not to talk to me by buying them a house and buying college and throwing money at them. Because that's what narcissists do, I guess. I wouldn't know. I'm not a narcissist. But anyway, here we go. Let's keep going. So we're off you, Emily. You get to go have the wonderful weekend. Don't worry, I'll bring you up again if you decide to make a comment again, calling me a coward. You were the coward. You were the one that got off your podcast. Do not make comments on my shit anymore. Otherwise, I'll expose you because I'm a dad. I don't put up with bullshit. You want to play in the big leagues? Let's play. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Take a backseat to your dad because I'm the narcissist. And I'm going to enjoy being a narcissist. Because here's what a narcissist will do. We're about to watch a narcissist have sex with his ankle bracelet underwater, shark shield, with, are you ready for this? Anybody yet know what an electric ray is? Well, I guess they love electricity because watch. And this is me. How long we have to wait to see this? I'm looking for halibut, by the way. Beautiful fish. Now, halibut will lay in the little rocks out in the sand. And if they're hungry, they'll face the rock. If they're not, they'll just camouflage themselves. I don't know if we have a halibut in this room or not. I didn't watch. Yeah, fuck cancer. You're absolutely right, Martin. But not only fuck cancer. Fuck having to watch people die of cancer. I've watched 2 of them. I've been there when they've taken their last breath. I'd do it for anybody and everybody. Because that is a very vulnerable human being. And if they ask you to be there because they want you're special to them. Uncle T, there you are, buddy. Ashes to ashes. That's all we are going to be. It's truth. Anyway, have fun before that happens. Is this the whole video or I gotta fast forward it? I mean, you're gonna watch the whole time? How long is this video? Hang on. Oh, there it is. I see it. You guys see it? Okay. Now there's a rock out there or some kind of seaweed thing. If you look right in front of it, this is all you're looking for when you're looking for halibut. You're looking for patterns in the sand. Eyeballs, a tail. I already know it's not a halibut. This isn't on my dinner menu. But I will say this. It is now. So all you liberal tards out there, I'm going to kill this next time I see one. Now, I know they can electrocute you. I know they're the second most dangerous animal. I've touched one before, and it hurts. This would be beautiful leather. Okay. Plus, I've already learned how to take the meat out and make beautiful steaks with it. As a matter of fact, if you eat a perfectly round scallop, chances are it's a bat ray or a flatfish like this. Those are called facts. Here, shocking, Matt. Fucking Matt. I don't advise anybody do this at all, ever. This right here should never be done. And the reason why I say that is these will attack you, number one. They could shock you. And if you're a solo diver, which I'm on a solo dive here, they will kill. They could stop your heart. And then you're underwater with a stopped heart. Think about it. That's me arranging the GoPro. You get them all amped up. Yeah. You're absolutely right. But here's the thing about the bigger ones, and I know this. Now, the bigger ones are like adult rattlesnakes. They'll shock you. Don't go Steve Irwin. No, they don't have a stinger. But listen, if I do die underwater, listen, my wife has to show it. I told her I want the viral video. If that's what makes her financial future for the rest of her life possible, show it. Show not to fuck with nature. You fuck around, you're going to find out. Myself, I haven't found out yet. I've been around great whites. I've been around this fucking thing. One of them has shocked me. One of my first videos. It's called go on YouTube and watch Great White Videos. Okay, here we go. That's mad. When they raise up like that, they're mad. This is a bigger one than normal. Yeah, they do. Beautiful animals, too. The leather on them is just going to be outstanding. I'm getting one. Just following it here. This is the unkept version. I thought I had a kept, but okay, I'm harassing it. I should have shot it in the head. I'm also looking for halibut right now. I'm not just worried about that guy. I'm looking for halibut, and I'm following him. So if you get a scallop and it's perfectly round and it's a ball, I'm not going to say Costco because that would probably fucking really dunk everything. But they come from China and they take thousands of bat rays. They take thousands of these and they just stamp their wings. Okay? I'm still looking. This is prime halibut area. See the sand patterns out there? The halibut will lay in between all of that. And they'll lay in a spot where there's, you see where the current has made little waves in the sand? They'll lay down in the lowest spot in there. There you go. A little helpful hint for you. All right. Mr. Ryan, Mr. Matt Ryan, just said exactly what? You think you're getting a scallop? You think it tastes delicious? You cook it in lobster butter. You cook anything in lobster butter, which I invented. It's going to taste delicious. There he swam away. I'm still looking for halibut. And now I just see a beautiful moment where I can actually, I want to know what this shark shit does. He has electricity, I have electricity. Oh, they just got cut off. there on Insta. I forgot it's an hour show. Hey, everybody, honestly, if Justin has started, go over to Justin's show and just rewatch this. I'm going to keep going to Friday night, and I'm here tomorrow. Would you let me know when Justin starts? Because that's where I'm going next. I'm just going to watch Justin all night long, have a couple beers, beat the Bulldog. I directed the direction I want. Yeah, can you believe that? Let me go check on Saltwater Guide channel. Let me know if it's live. I'll give mad respect to him. I love those guys. I'm turning on my shark shield here. I have a brilliant idea. No Justin, okay, thank you. Yeah, it's worse than an electric eel. It is. If they wanted to, they can stop your heart underwater. Do not fuck with these things. I'm telling you right now. This is all prime halibut area. I'm just saying. I'm adjusting my camera. Beautiful animal. Look at the skin. Can you imagine if I ran on that? I could have eaten it and had its skin. Instead, I'm just gonna it's gonna have sex with my ankle. That's my that's my shark shield right there. That's my shark shield. Now I let it know. You electrocute me, I'll electrocute you. Ah! Oh, he doesn't like it. Because, hang on. This is the unedited part. He just got a taste of his own medicine. Beautiful animal, by the way. Look at that skin. Can you imagine that? Oh, now he's mad. Here comes electricity. You want to play? I'll play. I already have a halibut. Now he's having sex. Look at him. Now, I'm going to say, honestly, I mentioned dive shops and this and that. Instructors say don't do this, and don't do this. This is uncharted territory. You can really kill yourself underwater. Don't do what I do. Still looking for another halibut. Yeah, for 3 days. Yeah. Can you imagine plugging a fucking cell phone into this? See how many fucking amps I get? Oh, now he's ready to play. Now he's gonna have sex. It's having sex. Here's your money shot. It's laying down purposely on it. What a good time. What a Friday night. Long guy? Yes, they will. Yes, they will, Marty. Put down my spear gun. I don't know why. Oh, I know what I'm doing here. Remember when the captain went crazy with his clients and they filmed it? This is okay. That's what I was doing here. I was multitasking. I wanted to go viral, so I figured if I did the crazy captain that went viral, okay. That's what I'm trying to do here. Captain, you're going fucking crazy. Captain, you're going crazy. So, If your kids are calling you a narcissist and you can't deal with it, go under the ocean and do this. It'll make you healthy. Hang on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here you go.
Someone super narcissistic in my life.
That's me. Look how beautiful this was that day, though. This is like Hey, Martin, or Matt, or anybody, just let me know when Justin starts, and I'm going to end my show. I'll keep going until they get on live. My buddy Clay just loved my video. He was also a deckhand on the boat. What am I looking for here? Am I going to find anything? Let me just fast forward this for you guys. Oh, hang on. Oh, I shoot a halibut, so hang on. Let me back up. You see him? Hang on, let me back up even more. I'll let you know when I see him. This is what halibut look like in their natural environment, everybody. Just had sex with, you'll hear me, I'll suck in on my rig. I always do when I see it. There it is. Okay, so look at the three little vegetations and the fourth one way off. He parked himself right in the middle of it. You could see his upper lip if you know what you're looking at. Follow the tip of my spear gun and go up to the left. If you see that white line, that's his jawline. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get in front of it. I don't know what I'm doing. Damn, I shot it. It's taking off. Do not, at this point, if you're going to spearfish, I don't care if you're a free diver or not, do not, if you're a free diver, have it on a reel. You do not want pressure on that line. If pressure gets on that line and they're powerful fish, they will rip off. And then you have a wounded animal. Trying to shake his head, get it out of his head. What you do with your hooks and line. I'm swimming with it. I'm a professional. I see that it's actually going to work my spear tip out of it. So now what you want to do is grab the shaft. I am on tank, so I have a luxury that I can do this. You grab the tip of your spear and you put them in the sand. And then you deal with it. Let's see if I do that. I don't even know. Yep. Now, I'm looking around for predators. This is when the whites will come in or the seals will come in or any other fish that is more dominant than what is happening here. Those are just facts, kids. It's not over till it's on your stringer. And see that mouth? That mouth right there will bite you. Do not put your fingers there. I've had 2 broken fingers. What a great video. I didn't even know I had it. That sand will come up, or whatever it is, it's sand here, and it'll disorient you but it'll also make it so you can't see, even with great viz, like Martin's saying. It's not great viz when you're in the moment, and you won't see something coming in. Be aware of your surroundings. Survive, everybody. Cheers. So Matt, so Jason, I do not kill it anymore. You could rip out its gills. That's what I used to do. Pull the gills out. It stops the blood. I like them to swim behind me because let's just say I'm in Southern California. I can have 5, and they're all 30 pounds. 5 times 30 is 80 pounds, I believe, right? 5 times 3 is 8, right? Hang on, let me do the math. 5 and 3. And it's 150. Oh, Jesus. So you want them swimming with you. That's all I'm saying. So I stopped killing them for that reason, because they will survive until you bring them up. And then as soon as you get up on deck, you pull that artery out, and it'll just bleed them out. This should be my second one. Because if you try stabbing them, their brains are so small. So chances are you're not going to hit the brain. Now I know where the brain is because I'm getting the ear bones. So I'm more of an expert, more Dexter underwater. Now, what you're looking at there is this an area that everything drifts to. So that's something they threw for a dog. The ball on the end it's all for my bulldogs. I can give it compliments the brewery. These are $15 to $25 items. We still going? No. Oh my God, it ended. I apologize, everybody. I was peeing. All right. That's what the triangle's for. It's just something I found for my dogs, and I saved myself $15, and they love it because it's salty tasting. This is kind of an area where all the currents just dump stuff. It'll have more golf balls than you've ever believed to ever seen. So PGA tournament that just happened, the currents will bring it right here and drop it off in this area. You'll find thousands of golf balls. So I know you're worried about plastics and you have a lot of money and you can golf at Pebble Beach. The truth is, this is where they end up, everybody. Do fish eat them? Absolutely they do. But let's not worry about that. I can't talk about Moss Landing because it'll really drop my numbers. But Google Moss Landing, you're going to find out what's actually happening. They are crawling tonight. Justin just already bring up a monster. Okay, I'm out of here. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, and enjoy your life. Emily, watch out. Do not call me a coward online ever again.